From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
hash, but kind of in the middle of the hash and the middle marker on the 3-yard line. Cullen's going to be going under center here. Interesting formation. You got two wing backs set over the right tackle and a tight end on the left side. Cullen drops back. He's rolling to the far side. Rolling, looking for a man to throw to. Fakes a throw. He'll still looking for a man and then gets it to the back of the end zone. I believe that's Clark again, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, your eyes are better than mine, Darryl, but Clark was all alone at that back pylon, just standing there like, not a Bulldog within 5 yards of him for the 2-point conversion.
Well, that's going to be an octopus there for Gandon Clark. 8 points scored alone on that drive, both on receiving plays from Ben Cullen. So that'll put the Trojans up 14-0 with 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Trojans march it all the way down to a goal-to-go scenario, get right on the end line, are stood up for 2 plays, but then cash in on the 4th down attempt. And then finally, after knocking that one in, we'll complete the 2-point conversion on a rollout play from Ben Cullen where he had supreme patience, and on the rolling out play dumps it to Gandon Clark in the back corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, great vision and patience, like you said, by Cullen to just let that play develop. There was a time I was thinking, just tuck it and go, Ben, tuck it and go. But he kept the play alive and continued it to the end.
Well, Jess, as Poland is set to kick off here, and you got 2 Anderson County backs deep at the 10-yard line to receive. They'll actually receive it here at about the 21. They're running over the middle, and there's a break through the middle. Zeb Poland's the last man to defend. He makes Zeb Poland miss, and then Newton is trying to drag him down. Newton able to chase him down and bring him down at the opposing 25-yard line. Ball actually be spot at the 26. So Anderson County on a huge special teams play, fielded at the 21, brought all the way to the 26-yard line of the Trojans. They'll only have 26 yards to go.
Yeah, he just, nothing fancy there. He just tucked his head and ran it straight up the middle. And Trojan special teams give up a big play right there.
Well, Jess, I got to tell you, man, I'm trying all these technical difficulties. I missed most of that first half. You want to kind of give me the scoop on what went down?
Yeah, we can. Let's give it a break here. Let's see what Anderson County can do offensively, and then at the next break, Darryl, I'll kind of break down that first quarter.
Sounds good. All right. Anderson County from the 26-yard line, hands off over the middle. Got a man bouncing off tackles, but he's not going very far. Only gains about a yard. He was met in the backfield by a Trojan defender, bounced off that tackle, and then was brought down at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring 2nd down and 9 from the 25-yard line. All right, so Anderson County now lined up on the 25. Looks like it's going to be Schilling in the back. Field as the QB. Then behind him, it looks like Weston Wright, a freshman.
Double reverse.
Double reverse play, and then is tackled down by Aiden Ashbacher. A nice play. This one was bouncing off the left hash, but it's only a gain of about 2 or 3 before he's brought down.
Yeah, that double reverse kind of developed a little slow, and the Trojans' defense did a great job of just staying home, staying in their lanes, and didn't allow that to go anywhere.
Wright brings the play in now, and they'll break the huddle. 3rd down and about 6 yards to go with just under 3 minutes to play now in the second half. You got a bunch formation to the near side, 1 receiver to the far. Weston from the pistol drops back. He's rolling out to the near side, throwing to the near side. It's caught over the middle. A nice play caught on the right hash mark by number 6, Zach Schaefer.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Schaefer. He was double covered. Quarterback threaded it in there. Great reception. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're going to spot that at the 14-yard line. That gain is good enough for the 1st down. So Anderson County now on the march after that huge special teams play. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go now in the half. Right in the backfield in the pistol, looking to the far side. He throws a slant over the middle, and it's right through the hands of his intended receiver. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe that number's on our sheet.
But Bowen was right there that, bounced off the receiver's shoulder pads and straight up, but there was nobody deep for the Trojans to intercept it. That could have been a big chance turnover right there for the Trojan defense.
Correct myself from earlier. It looks like it was Zach Schaefer who was the intended receiver. Went through his hands. So the guy who caught it before, he's got it now. Once again, rolling out to the far side. Actually, this one's going to be tossed out. There is the flag on the play after the man is brought down just 1 yard past the line of scrimmage.
There's going to be a hold there out there on the edge. Yep, going to be holding on the Bulldogs, going to back him up 10. So there's 2:25 to go in the second quarter. Trojans leading 14-0. As they march off this holding penalty.
All right. Well, now the ball is at the 24-yard line. They'll replay second down. So it's going to be second down and 20 yards to go here for the Bulldogs. You got two receivers to the near side, one standing over that right tackle. Once again, a passing play, right, looking for any man. He stops, throws deep, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Corvin Bowen at the 3-yard line. He breaks one tackle, but is brought down immediately at the 5. Turnover for the Bulldogs, and success for the Trojans. They'll take over on their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, Bowen has been real close on the last couple of plays, and he jumped that route, jumped right in front of it, intercepts it, and that's just what the Trojans needed with 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
2:05 remaining in the second quarter. A chance for the Trojans to put up more points before halftime.
Yep, and the recap, Trojans kicked off. No, Trojans received first, Darryl, so
okay.
Anderson County will get the ball at half.
Okay, that is good to know. So points could be huge here. They're going to try a handoff first to Love. He runs off the right guard and will trample forward for about 5 yards up to the 11-yard line.
Yep, nothing fancy there, and that's been working the whole first half is just little Trojan power.
They're going to go a little hurry up now. Smack dab in the middle of the field, but standing on the 11-yard line, Colin takes a snap, and they're going to hand off one more time to Love. He jukes to the left, makes one man miss, and falls down enough for a first down, though.
Yep, going to be a good spot. The near side officials stop the clock till they get the chains moved, so Trojans need to get out of their huddle on the ball with just a minute 39 here to go in the half.
Minute 39 and counting down from the, looks like, 16-yard line now. Colin drops back, looking for a man to throw to. He's got a man over the middle. It's Clark, and he overthrows him. Clark was open, had a step on the defender, was Aiden Steele, had a step on him going down the far seam, and just out of his outreached hands.
Yeah, this new-look air attack for the Trojans has been pretty good so far in the first half, as Colin has thrown 2 touchdown passes and a 2-point conversion, but just missed Clark there by about 2 yards.
Now the clock creeps under a minute and 30 to go. There's 1:28 on the clock. Of course, clock does stop due to that pass falling incomplete. Trojans have 2 timeouts, and the Bulldogs have 3. I imagine we'll get to see some of those used here in these final minutes of the first half. Colin sends a man in motion. He drops back now. Oh, he's going to fall in the backfield. He slips on the wet grass, and his knee will hit the ground, and clock is running, so they need to go here, but it's going to be third down and forever. Or, sorry, second down and forever. No, yeah, third.
You might want to see Anderson County. I'm surprised they're not calling timeouts to shut this clock down to try to get the ball back, because that was just a misfortunate play there on the wet, slick grass out there for Colin.
Well, I tell you what, all day up here in Anderson County, it was nasty, rainy, cold, and it's still cold, windy, and nasty, but just minus the rain now. Still, though, that grass out there is wet and slick, so we'll see some of the issues follow there as Colin slips in the backfield. They were setting up a screen play, it looked like. Now with 45 seconds to go here in the first half, Trojans once again leading 14-0 if you're just joining. Third down and 20 to go from the 5-yard line. Handoff goes to Love, and he's tackled down after a gain of about 6. That'll put him at the 12-yard line, and that'll bring him fourth down.
Yeah, and with 28 seconds to go, Trojans don't need to run a play. They're just going to let the clock go down, and that'll be halftime, Darryl.
Actually, it looks like now before that happens, Anderson County is going to call a timeout.
Oh, there you go. I was surprised they didn't call.
Yeah.
They could have called a timeout a while ago and saved 30 seconds and got the ball back with probably a minute, to go. But instead, they called a timeout here, and so they're going to get the ball back, but it's only going to be 20 seconds to go. And we've seen Zeb pull and punt all season He's pretty good at flipping the field, but he'll have to here. He's probably going to be punting, standing about on his own goal line right there. Everybody breaks their huddle here, coming out of the timeout. We'll see that the only bright spot so far for Anderson County has been their special teams. They've had 2 kickoff returns for some yardage tonight. So with 28 seconds to go in the half here, Poland will be back to punt.
Looks like Anderson County's going to have 2 men back deep, one standing on the 42-yard line, one on the 35. Poland standing on the goal line. He catches the snap at the goal line, takes a step into it, and sends it away. It's going to fly over the heads of the Anderson County receivers, land down at about the 43-yard line, and be downed at the 43-yard line.
Big flag as they just smoked Poland as soon as he kicked it. So this is going to ball's going to go back to the Trojans. Poland kicked it. They ran right into his kicking leg. So I assume this is going to be. And I don't know high school rules enough to know if this is an automatic first down or just a 15-yard penalty. We'll see. Have to see how they mark it. But 15 yards might be close enough for the first down, as it looks like it was 4th and, 13, 14 to go.
Yeah.
But the clocks ran down to 20 seconds now, so.
Yeah, you're honestly probably content going into halftime with a 14-0 lead, because not much you can do from your own 30-yard line.
And like I mentioned earlier, Anderson County's bright spot's been on special teams as Trojans give them a short field, and they ended up turning that ball over, and Trojans stopped them on one of their earlier drives in the game.
Chains will move forward. Trojans will have first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Looks like where they're spotting it.
I'm not very good at math, but was that a 25-yard penalty?
Yeah, it looked like it.
That's what I thought, but
well, I tell you
now they're moving back a little.
If that was 15 yards, then
because it was 14. It was 4th and 14. Now it's
okay. Well, it looks like actually they're going to give the ball to Anderson County and move them back a few yards.
Well, that didn't make any sense. That's not a. All right. Anderson County's got the ball.
Yeah, either way.
I have no idea
Anderson
what's going
County
on.
with the ball from the 48-yard line. They're standing on the far hash. Trojans now on the defensive side of the ball. 20 seconds to go here in the first half, right? He's going to throw a screen pass to the near side. It's caught, and then there's a couple of Trojan defenders out there to bring him down in bounds. First contact was made by Gavin Huber.
Yeah, that's a great play there by Gavin Huber because he was being blocked by 2 Bulldogs as he fought through the blocks and able to get his hands on the ball carrier and not only tackle him, keep him in bounds, so the Bulldogs have to call yet another timeout.
Well, I want to let you know that while the Bulldogs have taken a timeout, this break in the action is brought to you by Southeast Kansas Player Health Alliance and Live Well Crawford County, reminding you to know your limits when gambling and know when the game is playing you. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-426-2537 for free assistance. Well, Jess, I tell you what, 13 seconds to go here in the second quarter. There's not a lot you could really do besides hope for a screenplay to develop or launch one deep, but you know, you got to imagine Girard's going to be sitting back on it waiting. You get the ball coming out of half, you'd like points here. What do you try?
Yeah, if you're the Bulldogs, what are you trying? Or,
yeah if you're the Bulldogs, what do you try?
Man, you just probably want to not turn the ball over. So, you know, these little bubble screens has been effective, but this Trojan defense just been flying to the ball.
Yeah.
So I just don't know if there's anything, in my opinion. But this is a 4-receiver set here, so they're going to maybe air it out.
3 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Pistol formation in the backfield. Right steps back. He's looking. And he's going to be sacked in the backfield. No, it's going to be intercepted. It's intercepted. He tried to throw it forward, and the big man has it. That's number 58 for the Trojans. Picked off on the play by Braden Reese.
Yeah, just right spot, right time. Trojans D-line got to the quarterback, and he just errantly just threw it forward, and Reese was right there to take it from him. And 5 seconds to go, Daryl. Trojans have one play right here.
With 5 seconds to go, the Trojans have it on the 25-yard line of the Bulldogs. They've got a real chance to score here. I mean, that one was just tossed. It was tossed right into the hands of Reese.
Timeout, Trojans.
Trojans want to take a timeout and talk things over. We'll take it with them. 5 seconds to go here in the first half. You're listening to Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Calls.
All right. Well, that should be about the right time. We should be back on live here. I tell you what, there's a lot of moving parts to this stream, Jess. One of the more complicated radio broadcasts you'll ever have. But nonetheless, first down and 10 from the 25-yard line of the Anderson County Bulldogs. Trojans have just 25 yards to go for a score after the incredible interception from Braden Reese. Just right place, right time. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far. You also got Aiden Ashbacher lined up over the right tackle in the backfield. Looks to be Love. Oh, Colin's going to slip and fall once again.
That one hurt. He might have pulled a muscle there. Yep, he went down real awkward. He's had that bummed ankle since the Burlington game, and that one, when he went to set the plan on that back leg, that ankle just didn't hold in that wet grass, and down he went. 2 seconds to go. Trojans probably just need and they're also going to get a penalty. So, yeah, Trojans probably just need to kneel on this and go to the locker room. Man. Bad luck for Colin. That's about the last two plays. He's not able to get a foot in the ground on his drop back. He's 3 or 4 step drop back, and when he plants that back foot, it's just not sticking in this wet grass.
Well, it might not.
We're still discussing the penalty.
Yeah, might not be too bad. I'm trying to see where they're going to move it from. Okay, so the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. There'll be 2 seconds to go here in the first half. I mean, I like your idea. Just kind of get out of here.
Hand us off.
35-yard line. Colin. He's got the normal formation for the Trojans. Ashbacher slips in the backfield, but there's going to be a flag on the play.
Yep.
I think this one's going to go on Anderson County. It will. Well,
be a 5-yard penalty. But just 1 second to go. Trojans still lead 14-0. Not have been a real clean ball game in the first half. We'll recap that for you. Now Trojans are going to call their final timeout, Daryl.
All right. Well, I think this is a good time. Even though it is halftime, doesn't mean we don't have starters out there on the field, Jess. So we'll take a look at some of those starting lineups. Trent Onyebenny, 5'10", 149-pound wide receiver and defensive back. Gannon Clark, a senior, 6'3", 205 pounds, tight end defensive lineman. Lamont Love, 6 foot, 176 pounds, running back defensive lineman, senior. Junior Corvin Bowen, number 10, 5'8", 150 pounds. You got junior Ben Cullen, 6'3", 195 pound, number 12. Aiden Ashbacher, senior, 5'11", 168 pounds. Owen Murphy, 5'10", 210 pounds. He's senior. Nathan Pope, 5'8", 204 pound junior. Liam Liedstrom, 6'1", 192 pound junior. Jaden Kirkpatrick, number 63, a 6'2", 248 pound sophomore. And Caleb Humble, 5'9", 245 pound senior. Those are your starting lineups. Brought to you by the Jagged Edge. Trojans start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylist Carla Sands will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. Colin takes a snap. He's looking. They're going to throw the screen pass over to Bowen. The horn sounds on the scoreboard, and Bowen will be pushed out of bounds. And that'll be all she wrote for the first half as time expires. Trojans lead 14-0 over the Anderson County Bulldogs. Been a sloppy first half, been a wet first half, been a technical difficulty first half, but I tell you what, we're on the air for a radio broadcast. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a radio halftime show here on Girard Sports Live.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. It's a
Welcome back to the audio-only broadcast here on Girard Sports Live. Once again, sorry for the technical difficulties, but I tell you what, at least we have audio. You know, there was a point there, Jess, when I was thinking, well, I might just pack this stuff up and hit the road home, but...
Yeah, it's a nice thing you told me to stick around because I think I was out the door twice. You're like, hold on, we'll figure it out.
Shout out to Dominic for coming up with some technical difficulty fixes. Well, we're here on the GN Bank Halftime Show, brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Well, Jess, I mean, my goodness, we missed...
Quarter and a half, yeah.
Quarter and a half. So, I mean, I wasn't watching because I was trying to fix some issues up here. If you caught any of that, you want to kind of describe to the fans what happened?
Yeah, I'll give them Murph's idea of the whole ball game. So, Anderson County won the toss. They deferred. They're going to get the ball here to come out of the locker room. But so the Trojans come out in their first drive, stalled out, punted it back. Poland, of course, flips the field. We stuff Anderson County. I think they go 3 and out in their first possession and punt it back to us. And what happened then, Darryl? That because we scored on our third possession of the ball game.
Yep.
So, and on that score, that was a nice play. Great catch there by Corvin Bowen in the back of the end zone, well covered. Good throw by Colin. Extra point was blocked, so the Trojans led 6-0. And then Anderson County got a big kick return. We was able to hold him down, turned him over actually there at the end. And so Trojans on their other score. Another great play, good patience play by Colin as Anderson County had them 3 downs in a row. Trojans had the ball at the 1 yard line, had 4 chances at it, and it took them all 4. As Anderson County stuffed them the first 3. So they go to a little jump pass from Colin, and he was able to hit Gannon Clark for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. Same thing, the little Gannon Clark in the back corner of the end zone standing next to the pylon, and Colin hits him. Trojan go up 14-0, and that's about the best I can do, Darryl, in describing what I was watching.
That's pretty good, man. I feel informed now on what happened in that first half. Well, that eye on the game or a ear on the game. Today is brought to you by Canara Eye Care. As we take a look back at the first half, Canara Eye Care is here to make sure you can see what you're looking at. Canara Eye Care, with locations in Pittsburgh and Girard, is here to help their valued customers. Learn more at CanaraEyeCare.com. Well, we got some things to talk over that we missed that we would normally done in the pregame show. Taking a look around the area, it's district play, Jess. So this is a big game for the Trojans. A win here would pretty much seal up a home field playoff game, which would be huge not only for the Girard Trojans having home field advantage going in and a better chance to win that game, but also huge for us, as we know we'll be able to have no technical difficulties.
Well, we got to get a charger. We got to get a laptop.
Yeah, laptop.
This is nothing to be on the road here. This was just all tech. This was equipment malfunction.
Yeah, and hey, sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
But echo your point, I talked to Coach Philpott a little bit pregame and about that, and this is kind of not a must-win for the Trojans, but Coach Philpott is the ultimate professional, and he did not call this a must-win, but it's a must-win for the Trojans if they want a home game.
Yeah.
There could possibly be a way that we could lose this and still maybe, but now you're just leaving it to fate. So Trojans just need to take care of business here, get a win, and they'll lock in a first-round home game next week on Halloween night in the good old Frank Jameson Field at Girard.
Yep.
And another thing, Daryl, that I wanted to bring up earlier was the field conditions. This is maybe the first time this season, not the first time we've played on grass, but the first time we've played on grass in the moisture. And we saw it early that there was a couple errant snaps, and in the punting situation they snapped it over to the head, and there were just some early in that quarter there was a lot of mishandling of the football by both teams. Anderson County did it a couple times. Trojans did it a couple times. We saw Ben Cullen, the standout quarterback for the Trojans, lose his footing a couple times here. So it is a factor. But there again, Coach Philpott told me, in my best Coach Philpott impression, Murph, both teams got to play for that. Got to play. So it's not an advantage one way or the other. So you just got to play the cards that are dealt to you. And so far the Trojans have done it to a 14-0 halftime lead.
Those keys to the second half and keys to that first half are brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks in the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them and their families. Stop by and see them at the intersections of Highways 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Taking a look at some of the other district games going on today. Burlington facing off against Wellsville. Burlington had to travel to Wellsville to play that game. Frontenac takes on Neoda Shade today. They are currently with a 21-0 lead, if Max Preps is to be believed on that one. But of course, Max Preps, you never
Max
really
Preps.
know. Never really know with Max Preps. Taking a look at another game throughout the league, the team that came in and pretty much secured their first place spot in the league. Now, why aren't you working? And pretty much secured their first place spot in the league is Prairie View, and they take on another district opponent, Iola, tonight. So that game likely to go in Prairie View's favor if they, made it to the game.
Yeah.
Likely to go in Prairie View's favor, but still they had to travel to Iola for that one, so you never really know. And then just another look at some CNC play. St. Mary's Colgan facing off against Southeast and the Lancers tonight. St. Mary's Colgan is hosting Southeast over at Hutch Field. So shout out to them. And I believe Pittsburgh's over in Parsons tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that probably is wrong. I don't know. That was a rumor I heard. And then Pittsburgh State plays tomorrow night away. So check that one out on the MIAA Network to support the Pitt State boys.
Yeah, but I got two for you here. Not really affects us any, but Blue Valley Southwest and Blue Valley Northwest are in a 10-6 ball game at halftime. Man,
Civil War.
If anybody's in the Kansas City area listening to us, I bet that would be a good game to go watch.
The Blue Valley Northwest
And
Civil War.
I know you mentioned the Pitt State game played tomorrow. You know who else plays tomorrow afternoon, Daryl?
Who's that?
K-State, KU.
Ooh.
And go Cats.
Oh, scratch 'em Cats. All right. Well, that look at your area matchups is brought to you by Diskins Auto and Towing. 120 East Forest Avenue in downtown Girard. Diskins offers 24-hour towing and can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskins Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. Of course, Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocam, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get gigabit. Fast internet in Southeast Kansas with Crocam. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crocam has to offer at ckt.net. the pregame show that we neglected to have this week, but next week will be brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop it soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. All right, I think that's all the pregame stuff that we might have missed today, and I think it's a good time to take our second break of the halftime show, brought to you by GM Bank. We'll be right back here on Girard Sports Live.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Community National.
Welcome back to the GM Bank halftime show here on the Girard Sports Live audio broadcast. Well, Jess, we didn't get any halftime stats because I spent most of that first half scrambling.
But let give old B&B the credit for him though, Daryl. Even though we didn't keep any, as we was too busy plugging and unplugging and booting and rebooting But you know what? We're going to have an audio three-quarter ball game.
Yeah.
2.25, something ball game anyway.
Well, either way, the lack of halftime stats, the main one to count is 14-0.
Yep.
And that's the one we'll talk on.
That's the main stat.
So that halftime stat is brought to you by B&B Excavating. Numbers don't lie, dirt is heavy. So trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. B&B Excavating. Call 620-724-2735. All right, Jess, looking forward to this second half. You mentioned it, kind of the field issues, first time playing on grass in poor conditions, but still having the lead going into the second half. I mean, we talked about the here speak of Philpott and it being a must-win game. In order to secure this win and pretty much cement the home playoff game for the Trojans, what do they need to do tonight and for the rest of this game and for the rest of our broadcast?
Well, 100%, Daryl, is going to be ball security. And that's kind of been the story of the first half, is Anderson County has turned the ball over and Girard hasn't. But we've put the ball on the ground a couple times, running that option play with a wet football. And the next thing is, how's Ben Colin's ankle after the last couple slips? He really got up gingerly. I know audio only, I'm just going to tell you guys listening, he was gingered on that right ankle going into the locker room. So we hope he got a new tape job and everything's going to be all right. But if you all know what the Trojans have to do to continue to win, 100% no turnovers. They got to control the football.
And something I think that you mentioned is the style of play that the Trojans have with that offense. The ball is moving constantly, and it doesn't bode well for bad weather and bad temperatures and rainy weather. But you know what? Philpott said it best. Both teams got to play with it. And it seems so far Anderson County's gone pretty much air attack. At least they were in that last half of the second
trailing,
quarter.
yeah. I mean, it's almost like they felt they were playing from behind already in the first half here, and they went into, like you said, air attack. But, you know, this newfound air attack of the Trojans, I mean, they've scored both their touchdowns on throws, and they're not afraid to put the ball in there either. But with a 14-point lead, they're going to want to run the clock. It's going to be a big dose, of my opinion, going to be Junior Love and Ashbacher, maybe Bowen around the corner. But sometimes some of Girard's big plays tonight has been just number 8 up the gut for 10, and he's busted off some 10 and 15-yard runs just straight up the middle.
Absolutely, and it's senior night here in Anderson County, so they honored a couple of the seniors. But for the Trojans, missing a couple of players on their side. I mean, yeah, you're just counting it there.
Yep,
What is it?
15 seniors on this Anderson County football squad. It's a senior heavy team, and they haven't backed down from the challenge. They've made some great plays of their own. It's just I don't know how many they have behind those 15 seniors.
Absolutely, and for the Girard side, talking about depth, getting into some of their injury lists,
Yeah.
It's getting kind of deep now, and that's the problem late in the season. I mean, it's a battle of who could stay healthy, but at this point, talking to some of that depth chart issues. I mean,
Yeah, one thing you'll notice tonight, we're not going to call number 55, Blake
No.
Brokob, as he's out. Broke his thumb last week. We kind of knew he was hindered and injured a little bit last week, but reports that I got is he broke his thumb on the very first play of scrimmage last week, continued to play the rest of the game, but he did have a little minor surgery. They put maybe a pin in it. So he's going to be out at least 2 weeks until that heals. But and we talked kind of off air, Daryl, that how do you replace a Blake Brokob on this Trojan defense? Man, in my opinion, you gotta do it by committee. And Zeb Poland's going to step in. I bet we see number 22 Boston Malikas play some in there. And so far, Poland made a couple nice plays early from that middle linebacker position. So good job for Zeb. Big shoes to fill for Blake Brokob, but he's stepped right into him and is doing well.
yeah, I mean, you said it best. Blake Brokob, you can't replace him with just one guy. There's not anyone. And I mean, breaking your thumb first play of the game is still playing it out.
I mean, Blake's he started his freshman year, I'm pretty sure, and because I can't believe every time I look at the roster, I'm like, he's still just a junior.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
not graduated yet.
Brokop's he's like got to be a 5th-year sophomore or something. But Brokob plays both ways, and he's all over. He plays special teams, and he's just a big one to replace. But there again, it is high school football, and it's always going to be next man up. So I mean, the Trojans want to continue to have a little playoff run here. They're going to have to figure out how to have that next man up. And so far, Poland and Malikas and the boys, Leadstrom, I mean, they're just all those linebackers. They've just stepped up and have played well.
Absolutely, they have. Well, there's about a minute to go here until the second half kickoff. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have second half kickoff on Girard Sports Live.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Girard Sports Live audio-only broadcast here in Anderson County. We once again apologize for the technical difficulties that we experienced in getting this broadcast launched, but hey, at least we got something going here, and that's all we can ask for sometimes. This second half kickoff is going to be brought to you by Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Zeb Pullen set to kick this one away. He's going to boot this one deep. It's going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line. That's where Anderson County will take it, and they're running towards the middle, taking it off towards the right hash, and here he goes once again, breaking free down the right sideline. Liedstrom is going to be there to make the tackle at the 50-yard line, but man, oh man, that breakaway on special teams has been huge.
Yeah, that's about the third big return the Bulldogs have had now. Trojan special teams giving Anderson County the ball at midfield. We're going to start the second half here, Darryl, and Trojans on defense got just half the field to protect.
Schillig in the backfield now. He is working at quarterback. He's in the pistol formation, got a wing back to his left, one receiver to the near side, one to the far. They're going to hand it off to Wright up the middle. He's got a little bit of running room and is tackled down by a host of Trojans. First one I saw on the tackle was Owen Murphy.
Yep, and Zeb pulling there from the linebacker position. A good job there by the secondary position of the Trojans as he got through the front line, but those linebackers quick to fill the gap and hold him just a 2-yard gain.
14-0 here in Anderson County, here in Garnett, Kansas. 11:20 to go here in the third quarter. Schillig in the backfield once again. Two receivers to the far, one to the near. Also got a tight end to the near side. Handoff goes to Wright once again, running off the left tackle, and he will trip and slide forward up to the 45-yard line of the Trojans. That'll put him at third down and 5 to go.
That was Owen Murphy from the backside pursuit. He was able to maybe get an ankle right there and get his hands on him, but it's going to bring up, like you said, lots that 3rd and 4 here. Trojans need to stiffen up because I bet Anderson County thinks they're in 4-down territory.
The ball will be spot now at the 44-yard line, so they'll move him a yard forward. 3rd down and 4 to go. Pistol formation once again, right behind Schillig. They'll hand off to Wright. No, they won't. It's going to be a pop pass. Oh, but it's a missed throw. There was no one near Alex Smith. That was a sure touchdown.
Yeah, Trojans all bit on the play fake there, and Smith was running down the hash marks wide open. They're running Trojan within 20 yards of him, and Anderson County just overthrew him.
That's a missed opportunity. That was, once again, Alex Smith running down the seam. All the Trojans bit on the play fake, which was they've been running that same play to Weston Wright every single time. It went for 6 yards on that drive. And that little pop pass.
I'd watch the fake right here, Darryl.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to fake it. They're running a little option play to the near side. They give it off to the punter. That one's going to be close.
Going to depend on the spot. They think they're going to be a yard short.
Well, looking on the spot, it looks like it's going to be just short, so that'll be Trojan football.
Yeah, they did. They snapped it to the up back and ran a little option to the right, and they was close. They got right there to the sticks. Trojan forced him out of bounds, but there's going to be a yard short. It's going to be first down Trojans here with 10 minutes. What's that, 10:28 on the clock. Trojans leading 14-0. Third quarter. George's first possession of the third quarter right here, and that's Ben Cullen coming gingerly out on the field.
Yeah, he's definitely dealing with some sort of pain because he was limp running on.
Those high ankle sprains they just don't heal in season.
They never go away. I think I still feel mine. Cullen fakes the handoff. He's rolling out to the far side. And just with that foot, he can't really plant and run right now, and he just has to kind of go down. It's still a gain of about 3. Yeah. However, there is a flag on the play.
Yep, going to be holding Trojans. So that'll be a spot foul, as they call holding. It's going to be from the 45 back, so that'll be 10 yards. Give the Trojans the ball on the 35-yard line. Is going to remain first down. And we talk there all the time. This Trojan offense really isn't designed to work from behind the chains, and they're just penalties on first downs. Man, that's just a shot in the foot.
Yeah, a 1-yard, 2-yard gain, you could deal with that. But, man, these first down and long scenarios, they hurt bad. Toss sweep to Ashbucker, run to the far side. He's got blockers in front of him. He breaks down the sideline and then is tossed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They are going to run the clock, so it'll creep down under 10 minutes to go here in the third.
Yeah, that was just a good play there. Get it in your playmaker's hands early. Cullen's a little bit hobbled that time with the swing man in motion. They just pitched it to him. Ashbacher able to get the corner and get a big gain.
Second down, and well, that's about where Colin was down anyways, so they kind of reversed the penalty there. Second down and about 8 to go from they spotted it at the 44-yard line. Run that little false start play, but no, Anderson County did move. They didn't cross the line of scrimmage, though. Second down, Colin takes a snap. He'll hand off up the middle to Love, and he is met immediately on that hash by a bunch of Anderson County defenders. They'll give him a yard maybe.
Yep. Good job, Anderson County's front line right there. Their front four stood the Trojan offensive line up and were just able to get Junior wrapped up, and he had nowhere to go. And maybe a yard, yeah, it's at the 45 here, so third and a long way.
And the Trojan offense is definitely limited. It relies a lot on the quarterback's mobility, but with Colin not really being able to move, we'll see what he has here. He's rolling out to the near side. He's got nowhere really to throw, and now he slings it. Oh my goodness, he's got a man. Falls down on the 40-yard line. That's Gavin Huber with a sliding catch.
I tell you what, man, Ben Colin's progression through the years, that time he just, again, patiently scrambles out to his left, and that's as a right-handed quarterback rolling to your left to get his shoulder squared with the Bulldogs breathing down. He had two Bulldogs climbing down his back and a sliding catch by Huber. Great play for the Trojans.
I mean, you mentioned it. The awareness to stay behind the line of scrimmage and still deliver that. This one's handed off to Love up the middle, running off the right side, and he is stood up immediately by Bo Howie.
Great play there by Howie. I mean, just met Junior in a hole and man on man, and Howie won that one right there for just a short gain here with ticking down to 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Trojans still leading 14-0.
It'll be second down and 9, so Love is able to gain about a yard on the play. Now they come out, Gannon Clark standing on the 40-yard line on the far side. Huber, the wing back, Love, the tailback, and then Ashbark's going to go in motion as the other wing back. They fake the toss to him, and then they throw it out to Onya Benny. He breaks one tackle, and he's going to have to slide and grind forward just to get another yard.
Good pursuit by the Bulldog defense right there. They run a little bubble screen, and the lineman was just a touch late to get out there to get in front of Onya Benny, so he did all he could just to secure the ball and gain inches here. Bring up, third and 9 here for the Trojans. And now there's 7.5 minutes to go.
Third down and 9. Colin drops back. He's looking the far side. He's got Onya Benny. Onya Benny catches it, but it's going to be just short of the line to gain. However, there is some dirty laundry in the backfield.
Yeah, that's thrown in the vicinity of holding. We'll see what the refs want to do here.
It is going to be holding on the Trojans.
What does he tell the Trojan sideline first?
I don't know.
Press box is on this side. And that's a spot foul. We'll see where the mark it from there. So, yep, 10-yard penalty from the spot. Going to bring up third down from midfield for the Trojans. Man, that was a big penalty as Trojans completed the pass and within 1 yard of the sticks.
Now they're pushed all the way back to the 50-yard line right in the middle of the field. Two receivers to the near side. That's Onya Benny, and it looks like Ashbacher, and then two to the far side as well. Colin, he's going to throw to Onya Benny, and he does have the grab on the slant, but is tackled down immediately at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, blitzed by the Bulldogs there. Colin just had to get out of his hands fast because he wasn't able to get through all his reads because he had, I think that's Gannon Clark was streaking on a go route down the hash marks, but not enough time as Trojans are going to bring out their punt team here when it's fourth down.
Yeah, this is a smart play. You're already winning the field position battle, and as the clock just now drops below 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, you're kind of just trying to lower this one out and get out of here with a win.
Yep, control the clock here. We talked about that earlier. Don't turn the ball over. Don't do anything here, and let Poland see if they can't pin these Bulldogs down deep in their own side.
They're going to fake it. It's snapped directly to Gannon Clark. Gannon Clark's going to break down the sideline, gets a nice block, and he's got first down yardage.
Yeah, what a good play. Gannon Clark, like you said, Daryl, snapped it straight to the up back. Clark just takes off running. Good blocking by the Trojans. Clark gets all 13 yards they need for the Trojan first down.
So some trickery trading back and forth between two teams, successful for the Trojans. And now it's first down and 10 from, it looks like, the 29-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. What a good play. Good run there by Gannon Clark. Just wheeled his way through there, and then last couple yards falling forward for a first down.
Colin now takes a snap. He'll hand off to Love. Love cuts back inside over the left tackle and then is able to creep forward for about 4 yards.
Yeah, nothing there. He just leaned forward, scooted through a couple Bulldog defensive linemen and fell forward for a nice gain on first down as the clock rolls down to 5 minutes to go right here in the third quarter. Trojans still lead 14-0.
With second down and 6, and like you mentioned, now that you're close to 5 minutes, I mean, it is only third quarter, but still clock a factor. And Anderson County lines up with a 4-man front. Trojans back in their standard formation. They're going to do a fake toss sweep and hand it off to Huber. Huber rounds that off. He should have probably cut that upfield sooner and is tackled at the line of scrimmage or behind that for a loss.
Yeah, Bulldogs wasn't fooled there. The left side of the Bulldogs D lineman, and the outside linebacker, the D end and linebacker for the Bulldogs stayed home, and Huber had nowhere to go. So just glad he, like you said, ball control, hold on to that wet football the best you can. And Trojans have had this ball almost this whole third quarter, and man, that's all they need to do to try to get out of here. We're still with a 14-point lead.
Nice long sustained drive here for the Trojans. Ground mic fell out of the window. Colin, he's going to launch one over to Onyebenny. Dangerous pass. Onyebenny's still on his feet. Onyebenny breaks 3 straight tackles and will prance in for a Trojan touchdown.
Nope, and no flags on this play. What a good play. Onyebenny, like you said, 3 tackles, 3 Bulldog defensive guys he runs through and able to get across there. Trojans take a 20-0 lead here with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
I mean, it's a miracle. He stayed on his feet there. He had enough for the first down, could have just sat down there and taken his yardage, but no, he stays on his feet and is able to trot in for a touchdown. And now Poland on for the extra point attempt. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up. And it's going to be wide left. So the extra point is no good. 20-0 lead, 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on Girard Sports Live.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Call.
Welcome back to the Girard Sports Live audio-only broadcast here in Anderson County. 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Trojans, off the pass to Onyebenny, are able to go up 20-0 over the Bulldogs. And now it'll be Poland to kick this one away to the Bulldogs. Tell you what, Jess, I think I just made it worse, actually. I was starting to clean up some of the cords in here, get some of the mess out of the way of these nice people in the press box, and I actually just started to make more of a mess. So Poland will kick this one deep. It's going to be fielded on the 14-yard line of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs coming to the near side now and will be tackled up this time at about the 31, 32-yard line. We'll see where the final spot is, but not a huge break for them special teams-wise. That's been a weakness of the Trojans all night.
Yeah, a lot better job of staying in their lanes, not letting them have that whole middle of the field, and just making a secure tackle when they get their hands on them. So finally, under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter, see if Trojan defense Last time Anderson County had the ball, they went 3 and out. They tried to, I guess 4 and out because they tried to fake punt and wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, I had a turnover on downs. We'll see now what the offensive style is like for the Bulldogs. Like you mentioned, they kind of been playing behind this entire time. It's handed off to Wright, and he goes down. Once again, that left tackle play, they just been running it all night. Seems like that's their go-to.
Yep, Trojans able to just stop them, but not before they get a good gain of 5 yards. So see if this, but the thing is, Daryl, as they're running the ball, the clock's ticking.
Good news.
Yep, ticks down to 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Trojans leading 20-0 over the Bulldogs.
This one's handed off up the middle. It'll be Schillig who it'll be Wright once again. He runs over a Trojan defender, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down.
Yep, Ashbacher has to come up from the safety to make the tackle, and when your safeties are making tackles in the run game, means the offensive line did their jobs. They took care of the front guys of the Trojans, and they will seal linebackers off. And we talked about Brokaw being gone, so we'll have to see if that becomes a factor late in the game. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Standing on the 44-yard line, they'll do a counter play to Wright, and he was going good until he tripped and fell at the 50-yard line.
Yep, the outside linebacker for the Trojans able to maybe get a shoestring on him as he was trying to tackle him by the ankles and almost completely missed and let him have another 5-yard, 6-yard gain right there. Anderson County's got something going on here late in the third quarter.
Yeah, whatever they're doing, it's working right now. As they line up at the 50-yard line, Schillig is going to line up just below the A of the Anderson County logo. Trojans slipping their defense around, showing blitz. And Wright, he's going to bounce off the left tackle, breaks the first man, and then is pushing the pilot forward, still on his feet, all the way up to the 41-yard line. A good gain of about 9 yards for Wright.
Yeah, made contact right at the first down marker and was able to just keep driving these legs. A little help from the lineman coming in behind him. And good enough for another Anderson County first down. And Anderson County in that whole first half only had 1 or 2 first downs, and they've had 3 on this drive so far.
So something in that second half adjustment seems to be working out for them now, or maybe it's just fatigue from the Trojans. Anderson County now will throw a screen pass off to the far side. Running on the numbers now is a man for the Bulldogs who is tackled down. I believe that was Owen Thompson on the reception.
Yep, Newton out there on contain, and he come up with errors. He tried to make a tackle, but Trojans able to rally with the rest of their defensive backfield, but that's still a big gain of 8 as Anderson County's marching down the sideline here with 1.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Handoff goes to Wright. They're once again running that play over the left tackle. Wright is working his way through the defense and is tackled down on the hash marks by a host of Trojans.
Yep, he ran a long way for a gain of 3 yards right there as he tried to bounce that outside. Trojans had to contain. He put it back in the middle. Just a gain of 3, but they only needed 2 for the first down.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs then, as they now march up to the Trojan 28-yard line. Schillig in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers to the near side, 1 tight end to the far. He drops back looking to the near side. He fakes the screen pass, looks deep, and then throws the screen pass eventually. It's going to be Thompson once again. He breaks 2 tackles and is forced out of bounds by, look like, Onyebeni and also Basari on that tackle.
Man, number 22 for the Bulldogs just willed his way, and you're right. He looked at him early and then tried to throw it deep, but Trojans had that deep guy covered. Come back to him in his third read, and he just took 3 Trojans dragging down the sideline for just a gain of 1, though. It's probably the last play of the third quarter.
Time down to just about 27 seconds. Right, they're once again trying to run over that left tackle, and it's brought down in the backfield. That's Poland in on the tackle. One of those men coming in trying to replace the effects of Brokaw.
Yeah, but just run blitz right there by the Trojans. They sent Poland through the A-gap, and he guessed right and able to drop him for a big loss. That's maybe the play the Trojans needed right there. As this clock's going to wind down on the third quarter, Trojans are going to take a 20-0 lead into the fourth, Darryl.
Well, going into the fourth quarter, 20-0, Trojans lead. However, the Bulldogs are marching. Third down and long for them when we return after this third quarter break.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, efficiently, and effectively. And if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus,
Welcome back to the audio-only broadcast. Third down and long to go. Schillig is going to throw it onto the near side. Excuse me, that's the far side, and running along the numbers and pushed out of bounds by Basari. And that'll be placed at the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. So it's going to be 4th down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just a good play there by the Bulldog quarterback. He let his progressions go, waited for his receiver to come open and hit him in stride, but Trojan defense just right there to make a tackle here. Start of the fourth quarter, Trojans leading 20-0.
I mean, you're right. It was exactly what you're taught to do as a quarterback. Look through your progressions, wait for that check down to open up, and he did. And now you got 4th down and 10, though. Schillig in the backfield with Wright standing behind him. He drops back, rolling to the near side. He's looking for a man. He's going to throw the far out route, and it's caught. Caught running down the sideline. That's going to be number 6, Zach Schaefer, and he's ended up out of bounds at about the 9-yard line.
Yeah, he was pretty good coverage by the Trojans, and Trojans had backside pursuit on the quarterback. Just a good play by Anderson County. Sometimes, Darryl, as a defense, you can do everything right. When the offense does it just one tick better, they complete the 10-yard first down for the big 4th down conversion for the Bulldogs as they continue this long drive.
So now, Schillig, he's going to hand off to Wright. Wright cuts it back inside, running along the hash marks, and his first hit by Ashbacher, and then brought down by a couple Trojans after.
Yeah, that time just trying to find his way through that Trojan defense. As those front down linemen for the Trojans just maintained their blocks and just made nowhere to go for the Bulldog running back. Ticking down now. About 10 and a half minutes to go when they snap this football here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs driving, though.
So here we go, 2nd down and about 9 yards to go. Right, he runs along the left hash mark and falls forward. It's going to be 2nd down and goal to go from the 4-yard line.
And Trojans missed on that gas right there, Darryl. They run a run blitz through the left side, and the Bulldogs ran to their left right there and just kind of ran away from the Trojan blitz. It was a good play call by the Bulldogs.
Well, with 3rd down and goal to go now from the 4-yard line, Schillig in the backfield. Trojans going to jump off sides. That's not a good penalty in this situation.
It'll be half the distance. It'll be a 2-yard penalty, but it'll give the Bulldogs 3rd and goal from the 2 right there. 10 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the fourth. Trojans lead 20-0 in a kind of, we talked about it, a must-win game if the Trojans want a home first-round playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, you did mention it when we were talking about it, is, you know, there still could be a home playoff game, you know, if things work out the right way, but you might as well come in and win and seal it up for your squad. Schillig now standing on the 2-yard line with 3rd down and goal to go. They're going to drop back and throw. It's a little hitch route. It's in the end zone, and it's caught. That one's brought in by, it looks like, Alex Smith for the touchdown.
2 Bulldog receivers in the same area. Quarterback just kind of threw it up. Good catch there by the Bulldogs. In traffic by the Trojans. Trojans didn't make it easy, but Bulldogs, they went the length of the field. It took them a long time to get there, but they scored. 9:46 to go in the fourth. Trojans now lead 20-6. Extra point coming up here.
Yep, looks like they're going to go for two. Standing on the 3rd-yard line, they place the ball in the middle of the field. Schillig with right behind him, 2 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far tight end. He's looking back to that far side receiver, and it is going to be caught and brought in. So Zach Schaefer makes the grab through a Trojan defender, was thrown behind him, and he's able to reach back and grab it.
Yeah, it kind of looked like to me, Darryl, maybe the Trojan defender maybe went for the interception instead of just batting the ball down, and the Bulldog receiver just able to kind of wrestle it away from him for a 2-point conversion. So with 9:46 to go in the fourth quarter, it's Trojans lead 20-8, and they're about to receive the ball.
Well, hoping we'd go to break, but sometimes.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back to the audio-only broadcast.
Darryl, I said it well, we
Yes,
need a break.
you did.
We better watch the onside. It worked was it last week versus Prairie View come out at the half?
Yep.
Where Trojans could have maybe got themselves back in and didn't. And there it is. Trojans fall on it.
Yep, they were ready for it this time, and they'll receive it and have the ball, it looks like, on about the 44, call it 46-yard line.
Yeah, if I was Anderson County, that's about the only way you're going to get back in this game right now, this late into it. It's just taking some chances, and they took a chance right there, but Trojans fall on it. They're able to get the ball. Good field position for the Trojans. Let's just go for a 9-minute drive, Darryl. You want to?
Yeah, nice long sustained drive, and then we'll be able to hit the road home. She said yes, please, here in the press box, Jess. She agrees with that long drive. She don't even have to drive an hour and 40, Jess. She's got a 5-minute drive.
Well, I'll take a 5-minute drive right here for the Trojan offense as well.
All right, here we go for the 46-yard line. Colin, he's going to hand off up the middle. Didn't see who's running the ball there. I believe it's Love, though, and he'll be brought down just past the 50.
Yep, good first down play. Take it just 4 yards at a time right there for Junior.
So, second down and 7 yards to go now for the Trojans after that short little carry. Colin in the middle of the field. He drops back. He's got a man deep. It is Trent Onyebenny, and he grabs it in. Onyebenny catches it on the 15-yard line, is brought down at the 10 by an Anderson County receiver. Man, he was wide open. No one around him.
Yep, just a good route. It's just a go route right down the middle of the field. But I'm telling you, I was watching Ben Colin. That foot slipped again as he was getting ready to release the football. As soon as he hit his back step, Onyebenny was wide open, and he got the ball out of his hands, and down it goes. Clock ticks down. That's my fault. I just turned the light off.
Well, it was a little underthrown, and you could tell because Onyebenny had to backtrack for it. Love's still on his feet here. He's going to be drugged down at about the 5-yard line.
Yep, the clock's going to tick down to about 8.5 to play. Trojans lead 20-8 as I just shut all the lights off in the press box, scared everybody.
Scared me, man. I thought power went out again.
We just lost it all.
You weren't here for that one, Jess, but, man, when the power went off in that front net game, I was like, what are we going to do? My goodness.
I was table rock fishing a big tournament that weekend.
Lucky you. All right, here we go now with 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Trojans knocking on the door. Second down and about 4 yards to go. Not goal to go situation yet. It's a fumble. Pick is in the grass. Anderson County appears to be on it. It was fumbled. They were going for a jet sweep play. And it is going to be Anderson County football. They take over with just under 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, one thing, Daryl, that we cannot have, we have to have ball security. And Trojans maybe just trying to do a little trickery as they're trying to run a counter play coming back around the other way and just mishandled the football, put it on the ground. Anderson County covers it up. And you just can't let a team like Anderson County, you can't let them hang around if you want to try to put them away.
Especially not at this stage in the game. You had a 20-point lead. Anderson County marches down. They've got momentum now. And they stand on the 6-yard line with the first down and 10. Oh, right through the hands of Ashbacher. He read that one perfectly, but he's unable to come up with the interception.
Yeah, they run a little quick slant. Ashbacher jumped it, unable to come up with interception, but kept the Bulldogs from completing the pass as the clock stops now with 7:55 to go here in the fourth. Trojans lead 20-8. Anderson County with the ball, but they're deep in their own territory. Got a long way to go against this stiff Trojan defense.
All right, second down and 10. Once again on the, looks like 6 or 7 yard line for the Bulldogs. Hand it off to right. He's going to run off the right tackle. But a nice pursuit play. I believe that's Huber. He's able to make the tackle after a gain of about 1. Call it the line of scrimmage, actually.
Yeah, great play because they I'm going to call that the old student body right play, and they had blockers out there. Huber able to penetrate through there and make a tackle. Good play there by the Trojans. And the best part about it, Daryl, is he's tackled inbounds with the clock running. Ticking down to below 7.5 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Third down and 9 yards to go. 7 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Hand it off. They're going to try a little jet sweep play. Breaking tackles his steal. He should have been tackled in the backfield, but then he lowers his shoulder and gets forward for about 4.
Yep, Trojans trying to make him maybe too big a hit instead of a sure tackle right there, but they still stop him short, so it's going to be fourth down, and I'm sure at this part of the field, Anderson County's going to have to punt. Clock ticks down into under 7. It's be about 6:45, be about 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth when they punt this away.
If they do, remember they did try the fake earlier. It didn't work out, but they're a little bit closer to the line to gain now. However, I do agree with you with field position, no way. And it will be punted away. This one's a wobbly, weak duck. It's going to bounce at about the 40-yard line, get a friendly little roll up to the Anderson County C. And Trojans will take over from the 44-yard line of Anderson County.
Yep, 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Trojans lead 20-8. And out comes this offense who just went the length of the field right before they turned it over. So good job by the Trojan defense to maybe get some of that momentum back and able to keep Anderson County off the board. But one more score right here, Daryl, and I would feel a lot more comfortable.
Absolutely. We could maybe get out of here with a for sure home field advantage in the playoffs. First down and 10.
First round anyway.
Yeah, first round.
I think we'd come in as the 2 seed.
Colin takes the snap. He'll hand off to Love. Love with a burst of speed over the middle, and then his body slammed down at the 39-yard line.
I think that's number 4, Aiden Steele, with a good tackle right there, one-on-one, and just able to wrap up Love and make a great tackle.
Second down and about 6 now.
Yeah, the clock's going to tick under 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Trojans driving. Try to put that nail in the coffin here late in the fourth quarter.
Colin takes a snap. Hand off to Love, who bounces it off the left side and now marches forward for about 4 yards, call it 3 yards. It's going to be third down and short to go with now 5.5 to go in the game.
Yep, Trojans not trying to get too fancy here. They're just running up right off tackle, the old fullback dive to Junior Love, and so far it's working as they've gotten 7 yards on the first 2 plays. Daryl, you want me to give you a little math problem?
Let's hear it.
Do you know what 3 times 4 equals?
First down.
First down, baby.
Well, now with 3rd down and short to go, Love in the backfield. 2 wing backs as always, and Gannon Clark is the down tight end. They're going to hand off to Love once again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He is forward for the line to gain, and will be 1st down Trojans as we're now under 5 minutes to play.
Yep. Clock will stop momentarily as they reset the change, but you're right. If it's not broke, don't fix it. It's 3 runs off from junior right up left tackle. That left side of that offensive line's winning at the point of attack against the Anderson County Bulldogs, and Trojans are on a drive.
Trojans 1st down and 10 now from the 33-yard line. They're going to snap this ball with just about 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Taking their sweet time up at the line of scrimmage. Now we're at 4.5. Handoff goes to Love once again over the left tackle, and he marches forward for another 4 or 5 yards.
Yep. I do believe that Philpott's content to maybe just do his best to run all this time he can off the clock. And as long as he can get about 2 more first downs, that'll do it. Trojans in no hurry. There's not a play clock visible, so the white hat keeps the play clock. You can see Colin every now and then looking back to the white hat official behind him, and I'm sure he tells him when it gets to 5. Right there's already the warning. So Trojans will snap this here. They're going to have to, yep. There was the delay of game call. I'm sure Colin's going to ask, hey, you got to tell me a little quicker because there's no play clock up there. As Trojans run out of time, and Colin's having a little discussion with the official right here. So, hey, man, can you give me the 10-second warning? But I saw him hold up a 5-second call, and Trojans wasn't even to the line of scrimmage yet.
Okay, we'll stop the clock with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go with a hey, we're not sorry about that little runoff. With 20-8 being our score here in the 4th quarter, Trojans milking this clock as much as they can. 2nd down and long. Oh, pressure coming off the far side, and Colin is going to be sacked in the backfield.
Yep, I think Bulldogs ran a little blitz off the right side. Their D-end or outside linebacker come through untouched, and Colin just felt the pressure, able to hold on to the football, lean forward, take the loss, but keeps the clock rolling now. But it's 3rd down and 15 to go.
I gotta say, I don't really understand the go for the pass, but hey,
drive that nail in that coffin. If you get another score right here, I don't think Anderson County can come back from a 3-score lead.
Yeah, but 2 minutes left. You kind of just want that clock to run. Doesn't matter either way, as they're going quick. Obviously, play clock is low. They're looking. Colin feeling the pressure. He's going to throw it out to Love. There's a whoa.
Why did we stop the penalty?
The play was going.
I don't know why we stopped it in the middle of the play. There's a flag thrown.
With 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, that play was going for about 5-6 seconds.
They're going to call third. That was a pre-snap penalty. They're going to
call. It was.
Yeah.
I was honestly kind of wondering how they got away with that, but still, I can't believe you stop it just in the middle of the play there. It's a little delayed.
Yeah, I'm sure they was trying to blow the whistle early and no one could hear them.
Now it is cold down there. You always got to give people a break when it's cold. Oh, I'm pretty warm up here in the press box.
It's nice up here. Anderson County's got a really nice press box, really nice home side stands, really nice facilities.
Colin drops back. He's going to slip again. Man, I tell you what, he cannot get his footing on his back foot.
Yeah, I think, is that number 22 for the Bulldogs right there?
Yeah, it was.
Owen Thompson, senior. 20, but 28. Spotters down there. Jasper, another senior. He come untouched, able to get Colin in the backfield. It's 4th and forever. Trojans are going to bring in their punt team here with clock just now ticking under 2 minutes, Darryl. Trojans still lead 20-8, 4th quarter.
Well, you got to be sound on special teams now. The easiest way for Anderson County to get back in this game is a big special teams play. they'll need both the onside kick as well. Don't forget that, but still, you don't want to give them any breathing room. This snap is way over the top, but Poland's able to field it, kicks it deep, and it's going to get a nice Trojan roll. It's still going up to the 10-yard line is when it's going to be fielded and downed. So 1:28 on the clock here in the fourth quarter, and Anderson County is going to have to go, looks like they'll spot it at the 11, so it's going to have to go 89 yards to score, and then they're going to have to get an onside kick, and they'll have to score again. So things are looking good for the Trojans, but once again, this is football, and this is why we play it until the clock hits 0.
Trojan defense right here just needs to maybe play a little too deep. I'm sure Anderson County's not going to want to run just that student body play here. They need 2 scores in 1:28 to go. So I would get a safety deep, not let anybody behind you, keep the ball in front of you, make sure tackles.
Your key read here, don't let anyone behind you. Looks like they're going to hand off, though, to Wright, so maybe they're...
Of course they are.
Maybe they're going to just accept it here, and you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, of course. Right after I say that, they just run the old same counter play they've been running.
Ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. What's that Michael Jordan quote? He never lost, he just ran out of time?
Just ran out of time, that's right.
Well, Anderson County's going to run out of time here as now we creep under a minute to go with a 12-point deficit. 2nd down and 3. They're going to run a toss sweep to Wright, and he is making a break for the sideline. He is hustling out there. Ashbacher's quicker, and we'll drop him down before he can get to the line of game. It'll be 3rd down and short.
That was really well blocked by Anderson County as they sealed the corner, but Ashbacher from that safety position, nice through that Bulldog defense and makes a good tackle inbounds. Most importantly, now as the clock's down to 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter from Anderson County.
20 seconds to go. Trojans are going to walk out of here tonight with a victory, and they'll have home field on Halloween night as this screen pass goes over to Owen Thompson, and he's tackled down 7-6. Oh, they're going to stop the clock.
Set the chains.
Right.
Yep. As soon as the chains are set, they'll start the clock. 7 seconds. You're right, Daryl. Trojans with a victory. And I don't know if we'll get Philpott up here tonight.
I'm letting him go.
Yeah.
I'm letting myself go tonight, Jess. Heck, you got a fishing tournament to get to. We should
do.
all pack up early.
I do.
Jess Murphy.
Only
Only the strongest willed.
It's the
handoff up the middle. And Wright's going to be tackled down, and that'll be the last play of regulation. Trojans take down Anderson County 20-8 here in the frigid cold of Garnett, Kansas.
It's always cold up here. I need to come up here in the summertime to see if it's actually warm up here in Garnett.
It's not, I promise. It's somehow freezing rain up here. Either way, Trojans going to take home the victory tonight. And next week, for the first round of the playoffs on Halloween night, you'll experience a home spooky playoff game. We'll be right back for your Eastside Cafe postgame show here on Girard Sports Live.
How is it so fast?
With Crochan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured. Locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back to Girard Sports Live on the audio-only broadcast. This postgame show is brought to you by Eastside Cafe. The Short Stack Sack is back. Get $2 short stacks this Saturday after the Trojans get a sack this fall. Dine-in only. Restrictions apply. Experience the best breakfast in town 6 days a week at 120 South Ozark Street in Girard. Eastside Cafe, proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Jess, I wasn't watching much of that first half. Do we have any sacks
I
there?
don't know if we got it. We had numerous tackle for losses, but I can't tell you we had a true sack. I don't think I ever did see a true sack. So I'll leave it up to the great people at Eastside to decide if they want a tackle for loss to be considered a sack.
All right, well, I'll text Andrew and the boys, and we'll see what they can do, but maybe not this week. Hopefully next week after your Halloween celebrations, you can go and get $2 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Well, Jess, we don't have much to talk about here. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties we experienced. Hopefully we'll have a solution for it next week because it's going to be first round of the playoffs, and I'm not doing it if we don't have a solution. So we're going to get this game out to you. Don't you worry. We'll get it all figured out. We have a whole week to come up with ideas. But Trojans win this one 20-8 in pretty, handy fashion, I would say. They kind of controlled the game pretty well. I'm worried a little bit about injuries coming out of this game.
Yeah, injuries have been kind of starting to plague the Trojans for the last 3 weeks at least. But, Anderson County had one good drive. Late there in the third quarter, they put together a drive, marched right down the field, put up 8 points on the Trojans. But other than that, the first half, Anderson County only had, I think, 2 first downs the whole first half. And I'm not sure they got a first down in the fourth quarter as well. So, like I said, Anderson County had that one good drive. They had a couple good plays on special teams. Trojans need to shore that up a little bit on their kickoff coverage. But other than that, I know the score was only 20-8, but, man, it seemed like we had a running clock from the get-go.
Yeah.
As about every pass was completed as Anderson County threw some short passes. Trojans aired it out some, completed those. They looked good on offense. Yeah, we drove up here and come out of here with a good win.
That's all you got to do. And like we've mentioned a couple times now, home field advantage for the first round of the playoffs, that's going to be huge. Still awaiting to see who we're going to play. But as soon as that information comes out, we'll be on it and researching so we can have the best possible broadcast for that week. And hopefully we have many more weeks to come here on Girard Sports Live for football. Last thing we got to do here, Jess, is we're going to wave Coach off tonight. It's a cold one, a wet one. Everybody wants to get home. That post-game coach interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Yeah, you want to go wave at them? Serving the area for over 30 years, stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. Shout out Coach Phil Pott. He coached a good one tonight, and we'll get to talking to him next week and get his word and idea of the playoffs. Last thing we got to do here, Jess, crown ourselves a player of the game.
Oh, man, I've got a handful of numbers I'm going to throw out there. 10, Corvin Bowen. Man, what a game receiving. Had a couple great catches. 2, Gannon Clark had a touchdown and a good 2-point for conversion. But I'm going to go with the one-legged quarterback, number 12. He threw both those touchdowns. He threw, and willed his way through another gimpy one-legged and just – I'm going to go number 12, Ben Colin.
Gritty performance for Ben Colin out there, and that's going to be our player of the game, brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks to the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them and their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of Highway 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Well, that's all she wrote here in Anderson County. Thank you all so much for watching or hearing in this game.
Listening.
And thank you for bearing with us as we went through the technical difficulties and finally got it online. For Jess Murphy, Sarah Goebel, who's already halfway down the road and almost back to Pittsburgh, and for myself, Daryl McLeod, thank you all for watching. Mom and Dad, I love you so much, and good night from Anderson County.
Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss.
A Trojan sack means $2 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $2 short stacks the following day. Dine in only. Restrictions apply. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
How is it so fast?
With Crawcan's multi-gig internet, you can experience monstrous speeds for every device in your home or business at the same time for a low, no-nonsense price.
Hi, do you offer insurance bundling?
Enter authentication code to start transaction.
Where would I get the code?
Please enter code.
Okay. Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Wrong.
Let's talk about bundling and see if there are other ways for you to save with a super check.
That sounds great.
Here, take a look.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call Judd, Lori, Ginny, or Amber in Girard today.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At the Farm and Ranch Division of the 4-State Agency, we're a team of experts who genuinely care about you and your farming operation. That's why whether it's a visit to your farm or a friendly chat at our office, we're committed to delivering the service you deserve. Our team is fully licensed in both crop insurance and LRP, allowing us to cover your entire farming operation across Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. Contact us today to see how we can help.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.